What's up? I'm gonna show you how to, I can't believe I did this. I hit a rock and a gash went down to the core. Little bits of wood are, coming out. So I gotta show you how to fill like a gash or a scrape on a snowboard. Because I've had to do this many times so far. I figured might as well share my experience with how to do it. I got this like little tuning kit a while ago. It comes with the p-tex, these little sticks. So you need that, and then like a knife just to clean that up, and a lighter, and something to scrape the wax off with, probably. Yeah. So the first thing I gotta do is get rid of this little flap, kind of cut off anything that's just hanging, to try to like clean it up a little bit so that the p-tex will stick and nothing will stick out, because I want to try to make the bottom of the board as smooth as possible so that nothing really is dragging while riding. So I went ahead and I scraped off right here. Where's my finger? Right there. So there's no more like hanging flaps or anything like that. I can't believe it went so deep. That really pisses me off. But I hit a rock. But so I got rid of all the kind of the parts that are hanging around, just barely. And I'm not gonna scrape the wax away. Like this little piece of metal that the thing came with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that to get up the wax. But yeah, so the first step is just to cut away anything loose, if you even have any. So I scraped away most of the wax in this area. Let's wipe that off. So this is pretty cleaned out now. Oh, I might go with like the corner of this, and if there's anything in there, but anything loose pretty much, just to get rid of that, so I don't seal underneath the p-tex forever. But yeah, the main goal now is just to get it as cleaned up as possible, so that there's a clean surface for the p-tex to adhere to once I melt it in there. So this is about as cleaned up as I can get it. Nothing loose in there. Probably gonna wipe it down with a little wipe just to get the oils off from like my skin or something like that. I can't really imagine making too much of a difference, but I saw a video one time where the guy was saying that might be important, but that might just be for waxing it afterwards. But so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light this on fire and drip it into here, and then end up shaving it down so it's smooth again. So I got it lit right there. It's gonna start dripping. There it goes. Now I'm just gonna try to fill it in as best as I can. So, oh man, that stinks. So I filled it in, dripped a bunch in there, probably a little bit too much, but it wasn't quick in the beginning, but once it really catches on fire like that, it starts to drip really quick. And I just want to make sure there's enough there to work with. So I'm gonna wait for that to cool a little bit, and then I'm gonna end up scraping it down with that. So pretty much I've just been, peeling back. It's hard to do it one-handed, but scraping away the excess on it all. And eventually I'll just keep doing that until it gets smooth, and then I'll, go from there. So I scraped it down. Now it's perfectly smooth. I use this thing. I don't know if it's supposed to be used for yeah, it's like a little piece of sandpaper. I just sanded it down just to smooth that little extra bit, so it wasn't just scraped. So I did sand it a little bit with this thing that it came with. It's like super fine sandpaper. It almost feels like just regular paper. It almost feels like construction paper. But I did it here. It looks kind of different in certain angles just because I think the p-tex is like, it's either the same material, but like because I put it on after the fact, or it's like a slightly different material than the base. I think it's a little bit different. But I did that, and I did this little spot right here, which I'm trying to get it so the camera can see. Right here, you can kind of see it. So like, usually, hopefully you won't have to do big things like this. This is actually smooth. It doesn't look it, but it actually is. Hopefully you won't have to do big things like this all the time. Hopefully it's just like little scrapes like that. But that's pretty much how you do it, or at least how I do it. If any of you guys know of a different way that you think would probably work better, I guess leave a comment or something like that. Or shoot me a text, I don't know. But this is what I've been doing. It's been working out pretty well. So now I'm just going to wax it. I won't film that part, but I'm just going to wax it a little bit. And, you know, start shredding like usual. All right.